Hello, kindred spirits, and welcome back to Tea Time with a Medium. Today we're going to ask the cards, can your deceased loved ones on the other side hear you when you talk to them? So, as a medium, I talk to dead people all of the time, and I actually bring them in for people. And I already know the answer to this, but this is the first time that I'm asking the cards this question. And I'm really curious as to what the cards will say. Can Spirit Collective, can they hear you when you talk to them? And let's draw, okay, 2 key cards to punctuate the reading at the end. Spirit wants you to know that they can hear your thoughts. So we have thought, widower, enemy, fortune, death, and love. I love gypsy cards. Straight shooters they are. Spirit can absolutely hear your thoughts. With the enemy card and widower, this is how I understand what they want me to say to you here, is that there is an obstacle. Many people have the obstacle of believing that once we die, we die. There's nothing. There's a blank page. There's nothingness. That idea becomes an enemy to how we can communicate with them. They can actually hear our thoughts. They're always trying to get messages through, trying to communicate to us that they are still around. It can be a great disservice to you and your loved ones if you hold on to the belief that it's over when it's over. It's over when they pass. That's just not true. It's absolutely not true. If you can overcome fortune, death, love, if you can overcome the idea of death as a final destination, then you can experience unconditional love from your loved ones in ways that you never imagined. You can experience them mentally through thought. After all, that is what evidential mediumship is. I'm an evidential medium. I connect with your loved ones purely through thought. Sensory information, love. Love is a sensorial, subjective experience. So your loved ones on the other side use my right brain, the subjective aspect, the imaginative aspect of my right brain, to communicate a wealth. We have fortune card here, a wealth of information about the idea of death. The enemy here is the idea that death is a final destination. It is not. It is absolutely not. We continue living forever. Life is eternal. So once we move through the period of grief, we have widower here, and once we move through our feelings, enemy of loss, I feel like we can be our own worst enemy when we create the circumstances for a lack of belief that life is eternal. In other words, life is eternal. Your loved ones on the other side absolutely can hear your thoughts about them, and they hear everything that you think. They feel everything that you feel. They can tune in a way that transcends distance and time, because on the other side, there is no such thing as time and distance. And you know that when you love someone or something, it transcends time and space. You can feel when someone is thinking about you from a great distance, because there is that bond of love, and death cannot abolish that. Know that there is an abundance, fortune, of love despite the process of transition. So let's see what our tarot cards have to say to further punctuate this reading. Queen of Swords, thank you. 5 of Swords, I love it. So these cards have showed up to get me talking to you about the tension between do you believe or don't you believe? Can you believe that your loved ones are on the other side, eternally living beyond death, feeling your thoughts and sending you thoughts and communicating to you by talking to you? There'll be times when you can hear them. You can hear their voice actually responding to you. 5 of Swords is a card of mental struggle. Do not deny that you are having a relationship and conversation with your loved one. No, you are not crazy. You are absolutely not crazy. You are full on having a conversation with them. It is fortune, and fortune is shiny glitter moments of, oh my God, did that just happen? And I'm here to tell you, yes, it did. Do not second guess it. I mean, even I, as a medium, I know that they are talking to you because I bring through their messages to you. There are moments when I think, is this really happening? Can I really believe that this is happening? And yes, it absolutely is. I have the sitter show up and say, yes, that is true what you just told me. There's no way you could have known that. And it amazes me to no end. It fascinates me to no end how this happens in mediumship sessions. So Queen of Swords is get a hold on yourself. Know you have some level of control over how and when you communicate with your loved ones. If you can stay open in a peaceful, quiet moment of respite from mental chatter, from whatever it is you're doing or fighting in your life, if you can just take a moment to calm down, you can hear your loved one respond to you. Because remember, they can hear everything that you're thinking, especially if you direct it at them. So look at how this white owl has her eyes closed. She's sitting peacefully. She's holding her sword, the sword of communication, Mercury metal, right? We all know this. That you can send your thoughts up above. The metal is pointing upward to spirit. And she's actually sitting in the clouds. Look at that. Your loved one on the other side can absolutely hear you. And the Spirit Collective wants me to let you know that you have some level of agency and control over that. If you can find a quiet moment to come into a feeling of unconditional love, and don't fight it. Whatever comes through is what you're meant to hear from your loved one. Know that it is happening. So I hope that was helpful for you. And let me know what you think about that by putting your comments down below. I love connecting with you. If there's a video that you would like to see me do for you, if there's a question you want me to answer about the great beyond and your loved ones on the other side, be sure to leave that below. And don't forget to subscribe and like so that you never miss any readings or messages that are meant just for you. Thank you so much for joining me in the tea room today, and I hope to see you soon. I'll check you later.